Imagine watching someone you love, full of potential and joy, struggle to find their place in a world that isn't built to accommodate them. It has been my reality with my younger sister, a remarkable 18-year-old with Down syndrome. Despite her boundless enthusiasm and determination, the education system has often fallen short in helping her thrive. I am snit habteab teweldebrhan, former Miss Africa USA and Ladies First Breast Cancer Awareness Ambassador in honor of my late mother. Today, I am honored to stand before you as the first ever Miss Universe Eritrea 2024. But beyond the titles, I am here to share a personal story. Not about my mother, but about my younger sister. A story that reflects the need for greater inclusivity and understanding in both education and society at large. When we moved to the United States, we had high hopes for my sister's growth. However, her reading and math skills showed very little improvement. UNICEF states that a substantial number of students with disabilities are still placed in segregated environments. And I saw this reflected in my sister's journey, because instead of being welcomed into mainstream classrooms, she was placed in specialized settings. I felt compelled to do something about it. As an assistant teacher in a Montessori school, I experimented with using Montessori materials with her. The colorful, tactile, and engaging materials made an unexpected difference in her learning. She began to grasp math concepts that I had previously seemed unreachable. But here's the catch. I didn't fully understand why those materials worked so well for her. Without understanding the why, I couldn't consistently help her in other areas. That was the turning point for me. I became a neuroscience graduate to better understand how the brain works, especially the brains of individuals with unique learning needs. This understanding has shaped my approach as a lead guide in Montessori education, where I now work to make learning accessible for all children, including those with disabilities. But the challenges don't stop at education. According to UNICEF, over 25% of individuals with disabilities report being fired within a year due to workspace discrimination or a lack of accommodation. I've seen this firsthand. A colleague of mine, a dedicated educator, was fired over a minor issue that was blown out of proportion. It was painful to remind myself of how easily society marginalizes those who are different. This experience, alongside my sister getting ready to start looking for a job, solidified my commitment to advocating for children with special needs to be integrated into mainstream classrooms. These children should not be hidden away in separate settings. They belong alongside their peers who can learn from them, develop empathy, and one day create a world that is more inclusive. When we include children with disabilities in our classrooms, we teach their peers to value diversity, and we lay the foundation for a future workforce that is ready to accommodate everyone. Nelson Mandela once said, "When you educate a woman, you educate a whole nation." Standing here today as a woman on this grand stage, I am committed to educating others, especially women, about the importance of inclusion in our schools. Every child deserves quality education, and it's our responsibility to ensure that no one is left behind. I'd like to leave you with the words of habteab, the first deafblind graduate of Harvard Law School and an incredible disability rights advocate. A big part of who I am is because I grew up in a community that believed in me and practiced inclusion. So let us build communities that believe in the potential of every individual. Let us make our schools places where we raise future leaders like habteab, where company founders create inclusive work environments, and where differently abled individuals are welcomed for their unique contributions. Together, we can make the world a better place for all. Thank you.